that we still don't know the meaning of to this day.
After tourneys like this, I've got my setup, you know, just in the crowd and people are doing it. I'll just look through all the names, and, you know, some of them I'll recognize, and it's like, oh, cool, top player, use my setup. And another one's like, this one is 5 question marks. Okay.
Yeah. Cool, I guess.
Here we are into game 1.
3, 2, 1, go!
And the immediate aggression by Goblin. No surprise to see it, but he is right off the starting gun, going all the way in here. Immediately parries the laser, and wow, the pressure was immaculate.
Yeah,
A 16-second stock to start this game. Goblin on him, like white on rice.
Yeah, what people have dubbed the Jeff Smash, jab it to F Smash. You, as a big body like Rob, if you get up into that jab, you gotta expect the most hardest of punishes.
Yeah, neutral get up is often not the choice because of all the things you can get hit by with Roy. You know, he can react to your options, but getting hit by that jab at ledge is easily the hardest one.
Okay, cashing out with the side B.
Okay, but this edge guard attempt?
You know, honestly, collecting the stock here wouldn't put Luma at that much of a disadvantage, you know?
Yeah, and I think it's important that he proves, wow, the hurtbox shifting up smash twice in a row, saving him from the jab.
Not only that, he claimed with the move too.
Yeah, that was such a funny interaction to happen back to back there. Luma needs to steal this stock quickly, though. He can't afford to be too far behind.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what happens, though. The F tilt is going to take the stock, but an excellent read on the defensive option. Rob can take a stock at basically any percent. Yeah, you know, it's one of those characters you hardly even believe that a deficit is real or that serious.
For sure, and like a lot of other characters need like a comeback mechanic or some ace in the hole to do it. Rob is just naturally like that.
Rob's side B is his comeback mechanic. Still, how are you dealing with this pressure? How are you beating these hitboxes of Roy? Very difficult, but the gyro setup buys him some damage.
Okay, wow, that arcing up air covering the roll back. You can tell, like, Goblin, like, even if he's not accustomed to Luma's playstyle, he just knows how to punish Rob.
Yeah, absolutely. There are plenty of different styles, but when it comes to reacting to the moves themselves, Matchup Experience is still going to be paying off big time. And his pressure is just so immaculate against everyone. He reacts to your defensive choices so well, and that is intrinsically a mix-up option when you're getting hit by double-edged dance. A lot of Roys will drop it after 2 or 3 hits and get some other kind of punish. So if you're feeling aggressive or like you really need a reversal, you might drop shield to call out that mix-up option. But then Roy just keeps swinging and you die.
Then you eventually die.
Roy, Rob.
All right, we can go into it, kind of technically explain it, but at the end of the day, Roy's just swinging.
Hey, Roy is just swinging, and how you are dealing with a lot of his options and forms, how he evolves his pressure over the course of a set.
We see Luma switch over to the Japanese robot buddy. That Rob color, one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think this is a tight skin. Love that gyro drop to give himself a way back to stage.
Dude. Oh, what a parry. Like, that punish is just so demoralizing, dude.
2 framed by the Blazer will force him to recover again.
Oh,
leading the roll and killing with jab back air. Goblin is all over your options.
Yeah, I'm really tempted Luma to rack his brain and think of a different ledge get up. And
tried to read the jump, but Goblin didn't give it to him there off stage.
Dude. Oh, tried to get Nair to laser, but trying the wrong way.
Countering the landing Nair. Robs do that quite a lot. It's actually not that amazing of a read, but it's just a marvel to see Goblin so inside Luma's head right now.
Yeah, once again, we're in the situation where the second stock is lingering, so if Luma can get some value off of it, to really even up the game.
Ooh, that down air was probably not what Goblin was trying to do. He probably buffered a down tilt on stage. but not able to hit the down air to take advantage of that situation. Once again, we see the hurtbox shifting of up smash.
Oh, that's just dead.
And yeah, you are dead to the gyro.
Yeah, nice little gyro snipe. Sometimes we forget. You can launch that gyro out like a projectile.
Edgeguarding Roy is the name of the game. If you're not getting those early kill opportunities and letting Roy live for a while, eventually he's gonna kill you at 80. Yeah.
Yeah. I bet there's a very big correlation of Roy's stock time to your stock time decreasing.
Yeah, and the landing nair once again not working out for Luma. This time parried into the jab back air. Got to have a little bit more creative landings here if Luma wants to stop getting hit by those punishes.
Goblin's parried it, countered it. He's just really on the timing. Oh, wow. I was expecting jab side B, but I guess it probably wouldn't have killed there, maybe? Or maybe he just wouldn't have gotten the strong hit. So he just goes for the up version to get the damage.
Oh, man. He had to jump over the laser there. That was an opportunity for Luma for sure. He's still in a good position, and he is going to kill there.
Yeah, one stock game. This is most definitely doable, but Goblin does not want to even make it seem like that. He's going to get into advantage and just win the game.
Again, he parries the nair. And, Luma is trying to land with nair a lot, as Robs are wont to do. It's a huge move, but it is susceptible to parry punishes, as Goblin is showing us.
Massive agree there. Okay, yeah. Since this is winner's quarter, this is top 8 qualifier, so Goblin wins this. He finds himself.
A difficult thing about counterpicking here for Rob, I think, is that a lot of the stages he likes have narrow blast zones, so his cheese is a little bit more effective.
Of course.
But, of course, Roy benefits from that just as much, if not more so. So it's tough to give yourself a great stage and deny Roy a stage he loves. And Goblin often himself counterpicks to Yoshi's story, so he has no problem with Luma taking him here.
Indeed, yeah. It is interesting the philosophy Luma went with here. At the same time, I would have think maybe like stage real estate would help him out, but Luma's playstyle really hasn't been capitalizing on that type. He's just been trying to kill Goblin and then send him off stage as soon as possible. So less stage makes that easier to do.
Absolutely, you should. Oh man, if you had just gotten a little bit higher and gone for dare, maybe it would have worked, but Goblin makes himself very difficult to edge guard, much harder than Roy has any right to be.
Yeah, that optimal Roy, man, he's hitting these sour spot up airs, potentially on purpose, just to combo into other aerials.
Okay, this should be a forward smash, yes.
Hey. Oh, tries to just swat him away with the fair.
Just long enough, but wow, the charge on the up smash. Luma had a day and a half to get that punish.
So Luma taking their first lead of the set.
The roll timing was so perfect there by Goblin, showing us another defensive option to beat the landing nair. And once again, kills Luma from missing a nair.
Oh man, you see him now just swing it, but the footstool kind of gets Luma out of dodge there.
Okay. The ledge trap game has not been there for Luma either. Goblin has been getting out of these situations like a pro. Nothing special about it, or even Roy specific about it. Goblin is picking the right choices in a juggle situation now, though.
Yeah. Up air, not gonna kill yet, and Goblin not falling for any of the DI mix. Luma retreating to this platform. I think a very dangerous game with Rob there. Goblin has no fear.
Goblin is so confident in his choices. We saw it in the Zen set. By the time Game 5 came around, he was decisive, he was precise, he knows exactly what he's going for, but he goes for the no-mash mix-up, and up smash, of course, is going to punish that, so well done by Luma. Might have just been checkmated that percent anyway.
Yeah, potentially. But here we have Luma with the lead, hanging on to the stock for sure. Just trying to get that opening to get a massive amount of extra credit.
Yeah, Luma needs to do well right here. This should be an up tilt into... Oh, I thought the up air was coming out. Here it is. He gets a few more up tilts.
Yeah, moves so oppressive when you're on a platform, as very low cooldown, so you can just continue to chase.
Man, he combos the weak up air into the strong. The good Roys are all over that now.
Yeah.
It's not even reacting to the weak hits. They know they're going to get the weak hit, and they know what conversion they've got out of it.
Yeah, it was kind of like, you know, just slurped him up with the first weak up air and then finished it off with a strong one. Ooh, tried to get the cheeky up tilt in there. Luma not finding the mark.
Oh man, he had that roll read, but unfortunately, Rob not quite fast enough to take advantage of it. This time, the up smash out of shield is punished by Goblin.
Oh wow, first shot. I mean, well, the landing there paid dividends for Luma there. Oh,
That was a big attempt. Only gets a jab neutral air out of it, but can't afford to be whipping another one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Another parry on the nair. This time, only a down tilt coming out. And that is going to do the trick. Yes.
I love
Luma
the little
is in
stutter
here.
step on that platform Luma did, because the autopilot option is just an immediately run off back air, but Goblin had that scoped out. But the stutter step made Goblin kind of hesitate,
Yes.
at which he didn't pull the trigger.
Luma adapting and winning on his counter pick. Still alive in this set, and again proving that the Midwest can hang with these guys. Zen taking Goblin to game 5, Luma taking him to game 4. Obviously, Goblin is the cream of the crop in terms of Roy players, and just in general, he's going to be pretty high on the next PGR, but Luma is hanging with him in this set. As we go back to Yoshi's, yeah, it's like I was saying, Goblin does not mind this stage at all.
Not surprised. The sliders were here again. Ooh, the F tilt on the...
Nice catch on the jump with neutral air. Of course, it covers so much space.
Sure here. Oh, the up airs are swinging.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. 2 frames there, but not able to get much.
Yeah, nothing else. I would love to see the edge guarding be cleaned up a little bit more on Luma's end, but he is keeping the percent even at least.
Yeah, we've seen Luma kind of retreat to this platform more and more often, but it's not a habit you want to get into just because it's working.
Be stuck on the platform a little bit, gives Goblin stage back, but Luma is doing such a great job of just playing even. Unfortunately, you do die there.
Yeah, sometimes as a raw player, you just kind of throw it out there, hoping they either drop shield or
Yeah.
not ready for the option. But that's a dangerous game to play.
Yeah, I mean, if you think someone is going to spot dodge, then that move is going to do miracles for you.
Surprised him with that up air.
Oh man, he read the air dodge of the F. The F tilt was a little bit too early, I think.
Okay. Oh wow, Gyro just barely slips off there.
I think Goblin knew exactly how that interaction was going to go. He just stood there and said, like, we're on Yoshi's. This is going to fall right off. No problem.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Okay.
What a wacky ledge play there from Luma.
Jab back air is enough to do it, and I think the full rage was important on getting that kill, but the back air is a good response.
Yep, here you are. Luma looking to play back, but ooh, a quick little gyro combo.
Yeah.
Luma tries to Jeff smash him once again, but
I love the spacing on the up air there. A lot of Robs will up air safely below ledge and then kind of dip back down again. Luma just crossed him up with it. Not helping him that much here, though. He is down bad and not going to die to the double edge dance, but the next jab back air might do it.
oh, brother.
Yeah, it sure did. It sure did.
It did.
I don't deserve credit for that call at all. This is Roy. We know.
Well, good stuff from Goblin. I mean,
Yeah.
cleans it up 3-1. A fight was most definitely put up by Luma.
Yeah, Luma playing really well in that 4th game, and Luma and Goblin are talking a little bit on stage. This 15-year-old is going places. He is going to be one of our biggest killers here in the Midwest. Already kind of is. We'll see how well he does in loser's bracket here,